Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, Kirby Vixen. Hey, Broom Shaker. Hey, Black Pearl. Hey, She Love. Broom Shaker. Child, I got my monetization, child. Okay. Okay. Good child. Hey, YouTube cameras. Um, I named this live. You ain't my damn mayor. You ain't nothing to me. Okay. And the reason I named this, I'm just gonna go over this briefly, is this guy named Mayor Sasua. He lived like in another country. He don't live in the USA, but he's from the USA. For the people that don't know, he's a black guy, okay? And he really think he knows everything, okay? And he really think he know the law, okay? He don't want to know anything, okay? Well, me and him bumped heads a couple of days ago over at Brenda's. And I was saying, oh, no, you did. And then my mind say, oh, yes, he did. And I said, no, you did. And I said, yes, he did. Okay, now he one of the people that when he hit the panel is for a reason, and he don't care who talking about whatever they're talking about. He got to say what he got to say. He'll cut you out. And then he got to say what he got to say, which is, it's a lot of people out here that do that bullshit. And I think it's about the rudest thing that you could do. Okay. I got my YouTube cameras. Thank you. Hey, you broke my virtual cash out. Cherry. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. But he one of the people that he always, when he hit the link, he just, hey, I need, and then he just started talking. And he did me like that the other day. And I think that's rude, because when you need to wait your turn to talk about whatever you got to talk about. You don't have to make me out to be like wrong. Even though I might be wrong, you let me say what I got to say. And then you say, Paulette, I disagree with what you're saying. Okay. You don't tell me that this is the way it is. Why I gotta believe you? Why do I have to believe you that I'm wrong? Huh? And then you didn't let me get through what I was saying. Okay. Because I was saying what I heard on the goddamn video, and I wrote it down in my motherfucking note. And I had already told it on YouTube camera 2 days or something before that. And did nobody get up there and tell me I was wrong, and that you saying the wrong information, and you can get YouTube camera struck and all that kind of bullshit. And when he said that bullshit, it pissed me off a little bit. Because I said, oh, so what you're saying is if I don't agree with your black ass, you gonna strike Brenda. Is that what you said? I said the same thing on that YouTube camera the other day, and then nobody get up there and talk like that. That kind of bullshit in it. And I said, the person apparently that it happened on, why the fuck you didn't strike them? The motherfucker that the shit actually went on. Why the fuck you talking about striking Brenda? Okay. And then me and him went back and forth and back and forth. And I was saying, you said this and you said that. Because I be watching everybody. I be knowing a lot of shit that's going on, even though I don't mean I say nothing about it, because they don't be really interested in me. But I listen to what they be saying sometimes when I ain't got nothing else to do. When it's somebody I don't even watch. But I'm gonna watch them because it seems like it's a little bit of something going over here, but it really ain't nothing I want really fucking interested in. Okay. So then I started telling him what he had been saying on his lives about this situation. I went back. See, you have to go back on a person. Okay. And I went back towards what he was saying on his life. Okay. And I was saying, ain't nobody talking about tracking you. And you be giving out legal information. I'm not giving out legal information, but you telling all the time, telling people legally what you're gonna do and how you gonna sue for. Okay, I said I don't be doing that kind of shit. Okay, I had to break it down like a shotgun. You know, I had to break it down to him in a way that other people don't. Okay, and then he was saying, "Why you talking so loud? Why you hollering at me? I ain't hollering at you, nigga. I'm talking like you talking. You come in here hot." So I had to come at you hot. You came in here, you came in hot. You said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking. You came in hot. I had to come at you a little hot. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna holler at me and I ain't hollering at you. If you holler at me, I'm gonna holler at you. So that's what it went down. Then he said, okay, well, I said, okay, well, we did that back and forth a couple times. Well, he was like, okay, it got to that point. And I was doing the same. Well, okay, you want to talk like that? We're going to talk about like dapping up. Okay. So we was talking like that for a while. But then you know what I did? After he shut the fuck up, I finished saying what the fuck I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. And I talked as long as I wanted to. And then I said, Brenda, thank you for letting me come up here on your, because you called me at the channel. She had called me up there. Okay. And that's when I went up there and then that bullshit went on. But I told him, hey, Brenda, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I wasn't giving out no goddamn legal advice. My name ain't Attorney Paulette or Attorney goddamn Waters. Okay. And I wasn't giving no goddamn legal advice. Okay. Now, if there's no more questions, I'm getting ready to go back to this motherfucking chat. Okay? Now, I'm getting ready to exit stage left or right. That's what I was saying to myself. But I think I'm going to take the elevator back down. Okay. Now, all right. I had to get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? But no, he come up. I was talking about a situation with MHB, Trish, and Raw B. And Raw B is she's not in the B sector anymore, but she's B sector adjacent. She comes over here, and when she want to come over here and kick back, she do that. And if I want to go over there, a lot of times I just be in the class. Either I drop down and just speak, and then I exit because I don't be knowing a whole bunch of what's going on with that sector. It's like Manosphere or something like that. I don't really care for that sector, but I do go back and support her, give her like, and, sometimes I, drop down and say, hey, and I just keep going most of the time because they be talking about some shit I don't know nothing about. Okay. But, we support her, the B sector like her. And her and Trish have had problems for years. It was a lawsuit over a trademark, a name years ago. And that came up on MHB, and I was saying, they still going to court, but they still in litigation, but it's not over the trademark thing, because Robbie won that. She won that lawsuit over the trademark, okay? But then there's another issue with them. I'm not privy to the details or anything like that, but there is another suit going because I led. But I'm just gonna say, just like what I seen at in what I heard at MHB's. Okay, when he was live one day last week, he was saying, yes, a lady, oh, it's a lady that's going through, like legal stuff with Trish, and I would like to talk to her. So, and I guess he'd been saying something about the lady before, but he found out her name is Robbie, okay? Which I know Robbie, but he didn't know her because she's not from that area and he don't fool around with them folks. Well, somebody got the word to her that he had been looking for. Well, child, when he was talking, he was just talking, cussing, talking about Trish. So then Robbie hit the chat. And some people in the chat knew her. And they was saying, oh, the lady's here. Here's Robbie. She's in the chat. Okay, this is exactly how the shit went because I'm in the clouds watching. So Robbie hit the panel. And so they was talking a little bit, and because she didn't know, she don't know him. I think that's the first time they ever talked on the panel because he didn't know her because he was calling her some lady at the beginning. Well, then okay, she got on the panel because somebody had told MHB that Robbie had been having trouble out of Trish, and so he wanted to talk to her. And so while they was talking, she said that either she said it or he said that she was having trouble, serving her. So when you get, when you're trying to serve somebody, that's usually with a new lawsuit, ain't it? Or something. That's the reason that you're getting them served so they can come to court. Well, Robbie said that Trish was dodging her. She was dodging the process service. Well, while they was talking, MHB said, I got anything you need on Trish. He said he know where she lived, and he said she uses two addresses, her address and the mama address. He said he know where she worked, and child, he said the place where she worked at. He called the name of that business. And this and that. And he said, well, I don't know you. He said, but I can give you anything. Put your contact information, email address, anything. Put that in the damn back chat. And I'll give you any goddamn thing you want. And she was, oh, okay. And I was saying, oh, God, dang. I was like, this, oh, child. And so, honey, now I don't know what they did after that. You know what I'm saying? Because, she put her shit in the back chat and she bounced. But, so, like I said, Trish has lost the trademark, okay? The girl is trying to serve her on something else. Now, what else, I don't know. But Trish got, she got more legal system things to worry about. Okay, and then so I was telling, I told YouTube cameras about it first because a lot of times she be live in the morning and some shit that went on in the night. And if I don't want to go live either, I say, well, I'm gonna go over here and tell YouTube cameras, she live, and then, I let her know. Then I just keep moving. Well, that's what I did on this. I went and told YouTube cameras about it because I had just found out about it like the night before. I said, shit, let me go tell YouTube before I go live. So I tell her a lot of, give her a little something to chew on, with her crowd, I know some stuff. Well, I was doing Brenda the same way, because I knew I hadn't heard nothing. Because Trish moves around the Mo 3 beef sector just like I do. She don't be there as much, but she be a lot of places, and I see her moving around, even though sometimes I don't drop down. I see what she be doing, and I see her. And so I was telling YouTube camera about it, and YouTube camera, what? Yeah, what? And the people in the chat was too. So since that live YouTube, people have been asking her about that from the beef sector. And she been telling lies like she that the first case I was talking about, because that damn case like 4 years old. And so I was saying, I know that one got to be over, which it is over. But see, she's telling lies over here. Like that shit still going on. That shit ain't going on still. Ain't no more goddamn motions and that kind of bullshit. Okay. So she been over here telling lies, child. But and Rob BC, she been being quiet for a long time. So, she moved this legal shit. She ain't got very much to say about it. She'll answer some questions sometime. But honey, Trish, honey, she know where you work and everything, girl. And hey, that man said the name of your place where you worked is Global something. I don't know, can't remember the whole thing because I didn't put it in my notepad. But everything, he know all her shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. And then I heard over here that Trish saying that ain't where she work at no more. So see, he is on the trail, but she might have quit the job or she might have gotten a better job. Okay. But yeah, I was just sitting with my mouth up. Well, see, when I was telling Brenda them about it, that's when the mayor hit the panel and cut me off and talking about, y'all wrong. You got it all wrong. And then you can get you giving legal advice. I say, I ain't getting no goddamn legal advice. I'm just telling you what MHB and Raw B was talking about. And see, MHB had told Raw to check with her attorney to see if she could file the papers through the, publicly, like through the put it in the newspaper. I say, because I don't know the laws in your state. Now, this is what MHB said. Hey, fun girl. Thank you. Woo, I got another virtual cash app. Thank you, fun girl. But he was saying that it was all wrong. But MHB told Raw on that live that day, he said that you ask your lawyer to see, to check to see if she can be served published publicly, which is like the newspaper. And a long time ago, a guy used to date, he had did some shit like that. He served a person through the paper because they, that's the way he had to do it to get what he needed done. Okay. And like I said, I don't know if they can still do that. That's been running through my mind. But he told her to ask her attorney. I'm not giving no advice when I say that. It ain't giving no advice. But that's what I made very clear when I was on YouTube camera, and I was making it clear at Brenda's. I was saying exactly what they said on the thing, and he was saying I was giving legal advice, and you could get Brenda struck and all that. And I was saying, what is you talking about? I'm not giving no damn legal advice. Why are you coming down here like that? And why are you telling me I'm wrong? I said, I don't do that to you. I've been on panels with you, which I don't say nothing to him. I've been on panels with you before. Even though when I think you do it saying something wrong, I don't be talking about striking nobody channel and legal and this and this. I started going back on some bullshit on him. And I was saying, remember, you supposed to try to serve MHB just putting the shit on his door. And you found out you couldn't do that. And then, I was going back on stuff like that because I go by there and watch every once in a while. Be up in them clouds. And I was telling him things he was saying. And I was saying, what you said this. Because you and MHB, y'all be into it. And I'm just telling you what you said. And I'm telling you, you be giving legal advice. I don't be giving no legal advice. But your black ass be giving legal advice. You don't have to start talking to him like that. And then he was saying, why are you talking? You ain't got to be hollering at me. I said, you ain't got to be hollering at me. You don't want to come up in here. You come up in here in my Kool-Aid. I wasn't down there in that chat hollering for you. You come up here talking about how wrong I am, and you talking about Brenda Page can get struck. And Brenda, she was like, wait, what? Because, she wasn't really listening. I said, I'm repeating what he said. You can roll this back. And he said, because I'm up here, because I'm giving legal advice, he say, that you can get struck. Because, see, a lot of bitches out here, they do shit like that, talking about strikes when when they can't think of nothing else to pull out their damn asshole. Then they'll throw that old strike shit out there on a lot of these content creators. I've been noticing that. Them bitches that just sit around striking pages for nothing. So I believe he one of them bitches. And every time I see one, I think that that's one of them bitches. I'm gonna let y'all know I think that motherfucker's one of them motherfuckers that be up in the goddamn, in everybody cloud striking and shit. And I think he one of them motherfuckers, okay? Now, hey, am I giving legal advice when I say that? Mayor. Like I said, you ain't my mayor. You ain't my damn mayor. You don't mean nothing to me. And we're going to stop it right there, okay? But let me speak, because, honey, I had to, sometimes you have to, just some people are so rude, and he's one of them. Okay? And let me speak to some people. Doesn't marry him, Black Pearl. So I've been seeing him do it for years, but I ain't never, me and him ain't never bumped heads or nothing. But you come in there hard at me, I'm gonna go back at you hard. I don't give a fuck who you are, because it's all about respect, and that is not respect. You are not respectful on no damn pound. He don't mean shit to me. Hey, T Topic. Girl, T Topic, you been going through there, ain't you? Them little young girls, they want to fight you, T Topic. Hey, Gemini Love. Hey, Jay Parrish. Yeah, and I'm days behind on here, Blackberry Molasses, but I'm gonna try to get caught up, E-Money. Dee, you hear me, Dee? Daquan, hey, I was at your place the other day. Hey, Aisha. Yeah. People just will cut you off and act like you crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Hell, I don't do you like. Why you doing me like that? Hey, Stacey Robinson, Candy Cane, Peter Pound Killer. It's a whole lot of pound killers around here, P. I don't believe you one, because I ain't never heard you on no pound. But you might be one. Hell, I don't know. Hey, you tube unfolded, untold, folded. Some. Okay. Let me see who else. Now let me get my notepad up, child, because child, I got days of shit to talk about. YouTube unfolded. Okay. Let me get my notes, because I got days of notes, child. Okay. Well, let me start here. I'm gonna start by like the court cases that I know about. Okay. 88 got to go to court in December. December the what? I don't know. BS and Chocolate Bay, they go to court February the 10th. MHB got court on the December the 8th and December the 12th. Diddy went to court the other day and he got denied bail again. I think that's the third time that he got denied bail. And they say the reason that they not letting him out on bail is because he's a risk to he's for witness tampering, and that like he could be a danger to people that's being that out here, I guess guys, that be testifying against him or doing lawsuits on him. I don't know, but them lawsuits, see, that's a different court than the shit that he going through trying to get the bail, okay? Because he's been charged with some crime. He's trying to get out on bail for the crimes he's charged for. But them crimes about the 100 and some cases against him, that is a whole different thing, okay? It's two different rodeos. They're in two different states, okay? But the one that to get his feet out on the street, this is his like third denial. Now he can, I think it's a higher court that he could take this to, which I'm sure he will, because he got the money to do that kind of shit. Maybe they'll let him out this time, but because he can afford like to pay the state for his security, whatever security they choose. If he get on house arrest, he has the money to pay for that through the courts. And then he said he'll wear monitors, to monitor. He'll like I said, anytime I leave the house, it's gonna be security. They watching me, everything I do. So I don't think I'm not a danger. That's what he's saying. And then he got like the millions of dollars he could put up. They ain't biting. Okay, they didn't bite 3 times. And the reason, another thing they say is some real. I had talked about this the other couple of weeks ago, that these other guys have gotten charged with the exact same thing that Diddy has, but it's concerning them doing guys on the sex stuff. They be flying them all over the country for doing, so they can have sex with them in the kind of way. And they have wild parties. I mean, the case is just like it, but it's like just men involved in the other case. Well, them men got right out. Okay. As soon as they went in and turned themselves in, they got the bond out and walked the street. And everybody, including me, I was saying, what the hell? What's come there and letting Diddy out? Is it because he black? Is it because they white they got out? I want to know. Because both places in the same court system, New York, okay? And it kind of didn't look right to me and other people why these white men getting out. And they got million, they bonds is in the millions too for this kind of shit. Well, they say the reason is because he had been contacting the witnesses throughout the process when he being investigated. He's like, they got him on tape talking to witnesses, okay? And they say that since he's been in jail, he's been contacting the witnesses. That's why he didn't get out on bail. If he wouldn't have contacted the witnesses since he'd been locked up, maybe he could have got out, okay? I'm through with Diddy, okay? Because you get tired talking about him. Okay, and another case that's going on is the Young Thug trial is still going on. It's still 2 of the guys. They have not taken a plea. It don't look like they're going to take a plea. Well, the jury is out for deliberations right now. So we're not going to see anything happen on that till next week because, the last day they was in court was Wednesday, and it was a full day of deliberations. They had not, come up with a verdict. So they ain't going to be going back to court till Monday. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. But good luck to the 2 young men. Their life is, in the, their life is like on the scale right now. I'm guilty or not guilty. So we're going to see about that too. Also, there's another thing. The Menendez brothers, they've been in prison for years for, murdering their mom and dad. Well, a lot of stuff has come up, and their case has went to like a Supreme Court, and the judge is ruling on that. And like he could have ruled that day, and they could have been released at any time, but he said that he's not gonna, he ain't gonna rule no kind of way because he said this stuff got to go to January. And he want to see what the prosecutors, what they're talking about doing with them boys. Because they could have, the judge could have ruled that day, but he chose not to. And the governor of that state is saying he's gonna, because he could grant him clemency. He's not gonna do it because he got to see what the prosecutor gonna do. Okay, so really the ball is in the prosecutor hands. If you're gonna let the men out, are you gonna? They got life with doubt right now. But if they trying to make them, like re-sentence them, but with due to the sex, and then they found out the man had been his daddy that he said was abusing them. Other actors and stuff have come up and say that he messed with them too, like he took it from them little boys. And see, didn't nobody know nothing about them other ones when that case went on. And then it was a different time, that they daddy didn't do that to them. The people didn't believe them boys. And more evidence has come out since the trial. People in their family, the man's sisters and stuff, and brothers. They saying, let my nephews go. They done been here long enough. They been punished long enough. And then they own up in age. So they took a lot of video, like people that against them being out of jail and people that's for them being out of jail. They took like videos of those people because they up in age and they may not make it much longer, and they want their their testimony regarding these boys, which they grown ass men now because they grade. These were young boys when this happened. I think they were like 19 and 20 or something like that. And they have a law, and I think it's California that's where they at, that people that was sentenced before they was 26 years old, that they don't get life without. They have where they can get you get life with, so it is a date that you can get out. But see, they were sentenced to life without. So that's kind of holding up the case too. But I believe, now this is my opinion, this ain't nothing illegal and stuff like that, because mayor might be up in the clouds and say. But in my opinion, I believe that they're gonna let them out. It might be January or February, and it might be the summer. Hell, I don't know, but at least they'll have hope, to get out. Okay. All right. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Okay, now I was at now we going back days. Okay, now we not up to right now. We going back because I'm trying to stay in order from what I seen on YouTube, and I missed days, so I'm gonna say some stuff. Well, one day I was at the Captain's, and I was at the Captain's, I think, because I had this called STD Gate, or if this was either at the Captain's or MHB's. Okay, well, that's when that Queen was saying that SD gave her syphilis, and it's that as soon as she said that, Jade and him went and got tested. Well, we got test results back, and they don't have it. And so then when SD seen 88 after that on panels, he was saying, "Why you lie like you had a STD and this and that?" And she was saying, "So." But I don't see nothing wrong with Jade and him getting tested if they did get tested, okay? Because hell, if somebody say they got it, hell, and you've been messing around with them, you might have it. Well, when 88 made the announcement about the STD, she also said something about, and I messed with Sean G, and he got it too. And I was saying, what? Because there was always rumors out there that they messed around, but this was like she was letting it be known. Yeah, and he got. Now I guess she's letting it be known that she got it from. Well, I don't know how Sean G who gave it to who. Okay. Well, in the meantime, guess who went and got the test too online? Mink. Mink ran and got the test, and I was saying, damn, you been saying you didn't give Sean G none, and now you going to get the STD test too. And I said, so honey, you need to quit that lie about you didn't get Sean G none, cause you ran your, as soon as they said that, she ran her ass just like SDDM did. She went to the clinic too, child, and I fell out. Well, on this live, Mink, she got into it with Big Baby, and Mink got into it with Swamp Talk, and that's the first time I heard Swamp Talk on a panel, and I was glad to hear that voice. I was glad to hear her, because see, I always thought Swamp Talk was a man. See, you never know who the avatars is, especially if you ain't never heard their voice. And then some of the guys have like girl names, like that Molly, whatever. I always thought Molly was a man for years. Molly is a guy. So you don't know what other person is unless you like hear their voice. And then nowadays, when they're hearing people's voices, you don't know then. Because some women got deep voices, Just like some men got happen. Child, I ain't even gonna worry about it, okay? But I think Molly is, I think Swamp Talk is a girl because I heard she sounded like a girl, okay? Okay. Okay, and I went to Mysterious one morning, and Boss Lady and Big Trap, I think that's his name. Child, you talking about dragging. Lord, they drug each other. And they drug each other. And they drug each other. And they drug each other. Boss Lady, she been on fire lately. And Big Trap, he been on fire lately too. Because he had been dragging a lot. Because him and Mysterious have been into it. Whatever kind of relationship they had severed it. And she told him, you better not say my name on none of these panels, because if you do, I'm going to drag your ass. Well, honey, she drug him for about 3 or 4 days in a row. Every time he say her name, she jump out the cloud, wherever panel he was on, and drag him. You know, it would just go to the screeching out when she hit the panel, because everybody know who she came up there for. You know, because he be saying stuff. And Mysterious this, and, you know, because people be saying, what about you and Mysterious? And I be saying, Lord, please don't let him say her name. And then he messed up and say her name, and it started all over again, child. But he ain't been saying her name this week. But the last week, child, she drug him for about 3 or 4 days. Ooh, shit. Let me see. And the captain, he ain't shit. I was over there one day. And he was showing something on the screen. And I knew it was a body part. And then, okay, like when I first seen it, I said, yeah, what? And then I kept looking. And then I said, I couldn't think of what body part it was. Well, child, it was a knot. And the knot was in the back of a book head. Him and his girlfriend, they had a fight before time. Now, I didn't see the fight, but I have seen, like, you know how you can see just the people running at each other. I seen him running at this woman. And I heard that they had a fight and she beat him up. But when he called the police, she got put in jail. And they saying on the streets, allegedly, that while she was in jail, he saw all her shit. Now, I don't know. But I was wondering if that knot on the back of his head, did that come from that fight? And then different people was asking, did she throw a teacup at you? Or did she hit you with a shoe? Or it was crazy. When I found out there was a knot on the back of his head from that woman, I screamed, child. It was a big old knot. I mean, a big knot. Well, whatever she hit him with, I believe the fight was over. It was right then. I believe he got his phone and called 911 as soon as he. Oh, child. And he would mess with Book like that because he be showing pictures of stuff and messing with people. But I hollered when I seen that big old knot on it. And I mean, his hair, he didn't have no hair. It was just, the hair on his head was just growing back. And then you got this big ass knot on the back of your head. Oh, I laughed on that shit. Let me see. Let me get rid of that so I can keep going down. And then another thing, Captain, when he was dragging Book, he told him he was a Mexican that didn't speak Spanish. And you know what? I have a girlfriend. Her mom is a Mexican. And her brothers and sisters, they bilingual. But her, Maria, she pure nigga and she talk nigga and she don't know no Spanish. She might know si senor or gracias. She might know that, but any further, she ain't was studying learn no other language, child. And she the oldest and don't know no Spanish. And I think about her when they say that, and Maria say that cause she look Mexican. You know, she don't look like she got no black in her. She look completely Mexican, but her daddy black. And like when she be out moving around, and it be like Mexicans that come up to her, Hispanics, they'll come up to her saying stuff like, I don't know, they might be saying, where's such and such at? Or what store did I get this? And she be saying, what? I don't know what you talking about. And she said they be looking like her like, oh, because she don't know no damn Spanish. Okay, now straight like that one day, 88 and Mink was dragging Jackie. And then I don't a lot of times when people be into it, it's at these different chats, I don't be knowing why they into it. And sometimes people just get into it. Okay, let me get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know. But straight like that, he been. But we'll talk about straight like that on down, okay? I was just putting, I just noticed I made a note that but that they got into it like a couple of days ago. And Ben Zone, no, I'm gonna say that because that goes down further. Okay, and a couple of days ago, now I didn't see the live, but because I seen it come up on my notification when King Roman News was live, but I was over in the Mo3 sector watching something, and it was something good, and I thought that the live would be up when I came back over here to see it, but King Roman had pulled the damn live down. Well, I'm hearing all out in the streets that it was a doxing live. They say he doxed. Now, I didn't see this here, but I'm just going by what I heard. I heard he doxed VS. I heard he doxed Reed, um, T Miss O, and somebody else. Well, like I said, I didn't see it, but I heard that heard it through the grapevine that VS has evictions on her and evictions been on her son, which we know her son, he has autism and stuff. So I don't know. I guess VS put an apartment in his name and wasn't paying the rent. You see what I'm saying? Or she might have. I don't know what it was, but I'm just telling you. Now I'm getting rid of that. Um, yeah, he took that live down. They say he got it on members only, but I don't know, because I'm not a member of this channel. But he got a good live. But another person that say he does Rodney, allegedly, and he got Themiso, Dovey, Queen Tulsa, Reed, and VS. He got all of them on that. Those are the names I wrote down that I found out that he had doxed. And I can't remember what panel it was on. I found out about that. But it have to be one I frequent regularly for me to sit around and write all them names down of the people he doxed. Let me see. Another thing that I found out, I was at Bimps one night and he was saying, "Oh, TT drugged the hell out of Captain." Well, he said, he played, he started playing the video. Now, I'm going to tell you something now. TT can drag her ass up, okay? She can drag. And she was dragging the Captain by his balls all over the both 3B sector. Well, honey, I guess Captain didn't want to hear that shit, and he got up there and had Bimp to stop that. He didn't want to hear that shit, and then he started doing his own thing, honey. And I mean, he acted fool up there on that panel for hours. Let me see what it was. And when TT was dragging him, she said she don't know what the fuck he was thinking about swerving in her damn lane. She said she didn't know why he did that. But she said he better stay in his own damn lane. Because he get run over bad in her lane, okay? And I said, Captain, you better quit swerving in the front of these folks. Because sometimes they'll run over you, and that's just what TT did. She called him damaged goods. She said he looked stupid. And he said he a liability as a lover and as a friend, honey. And he said that he was in private stream, y'all, and he took pictures of someone. And I was saying, what? Because I was saying, who he take pictures of in a private stream yard? Well, child, I found out about that later on. We'll talk about that too, okay? Okay, let me see. She said he was a flawed ass nigga that would sneak and take pictures of your homeboy girl. And so see Duck, that's my sister wife. So allegedly they was backstage after the live went off, and allegedly it was Captain Duck, my man, and Duck. You know better than being back there with anybody, and don't you dare show nothing. Well, it was a girl named Candace and the Captain, and they say they were showing their titties back there. Well, the Captain sneaky ass, he snuck and took a picture, and I heard allegedly that pictures is out here floating around. Okay. And that Candace girl said, because on another panel they was on, the Candace girl said that she did not give nobody no right to take no picture of her titties. And Duck was up there and he said he didn't do it. And then he said it was him, Jackie, and the Captain and Candace back there. And he said he didn't take the picture. Candace didn't take the picture. Duck, Jackie didn't take the pictures. So who left? The Captain. And the Captain said he accidentally took a picture. But how you accidentally take two pictures, Captain? And Captain, if it was accident, why you didn't erase them pictures? Why is it allegedly those pictures out here on the street? I'm just saying, Captain. And if you did that like that, that's not good. That's sneaky. And people been saying that that's predatory. But like I said, when you do stuff backstage, like remember a couple of weeks ago when Jeffrey recorded me behind stage with J Don and I can't think of who it else. Lemon had somebody had just stopped the live and we wound up backstage, so we just stayed back there talking. And Sheffy taped everything we said, and then she put on her live. But when J Don said, "Do you know that Jeffrey did a live and with the recording and it's in your voice and what you said?" I said, "I don't give a damn. Whatever I said in the back, I said in the damn front." And I said it wasn't like I knew he was gonna go backstage. I think we was on Lemons, and he just stopped the live, and so we was backstage. He didn't say I'm finna stop this live. He just stopped the live, and we just kept on talking because the live it said ended. And so Sheffield learned that trick from J Don. I ain't gonna say the trick because I ain't gonna do the trick, but I know the trick can be done, and I done figured the shit out because they're so stupid. Okay. And let me see what is. Ooh, shit. Let me see. Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. Oh, and she said that cause she said the captain is just TT said the captain is discombobulated because other people's are getting attention. And that's when when they got to that part of the live that Bimp was playing, that's when the captain hit the panel and he stopped the show. And he said he didn't sneak no picture, no goddamn picture. He said that she was talking about him, so he's going to do his, he was going to start talking about her. Let me see. And he said he hadn't been live because he entertained when he got getting ready because he had missed like a day of being live and everybody used to him going live like every morning. Okay, but he said he go live when he get ready, and he said Duck was mad at him because Queen Tulsa was flirting with him in the chat. Now, one thing I've noticed lately with Duck and the captain, they have always joked around and stuff, but the joker is getting like kind of mean. So I believe them two finna bump heads, and they're gonna bump head hard. Okay, because it's like at the boiling point now with them two. To me, up until like what I've seen last night, them two are bumping heads. And like I said, the things they saying to each other is, they kind of laugh it off, but you could tell the tension is it's tension between them. I don't care what they say. It's some shit went on somewhere that they didn't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, so at that point, like, you both be cool with me, and I can't believe you did this shit. Now I don't know if it got to do with the pictures. I don't know if it's got something to do with somebody saying something, but their relationship has like flipped. It's not like fun, fun joking right now. It's still, like I said, it's to the point one of them finna tip. Okay. One of them gonna say the wrong thing. And I mean, it's gonna be a blast. I mean, they're gonna throw down. Do you hear me? And they right at that point. I'm telling you, it's that boiling point. Because he was, it was, expressed again kind of on his on Duck channel last night. You could, it's like tension between them, and it's bad tension, you know. And I'm gonna keep a real eye on them too, because I know whenever they get into it, it's gonna be bad. Okay, let me see. Okay, now when he was saying that, because the captain was on Bimp Live at that time when he was started talking about Queen Tulsa flirting with Duck, and Queen Tulsa is a transgender. Uh, I think she from like the T sector, and but now she's hanging around over here in the beef sector. Okay, but she's not beef sector, but she hang around over here a lot. All her content is on the beef sector and stuff, and now she hanging around a little bit over there in the Mo3 beef sector. Okay, so when Captain said that Duck was flirting with Tulsa, then he Duck hit the link and he said, "Nigga, I don't play like that. I don't play like that." And then 88 hit the panel. Wait a minute. Oh my God, this was awful. Okay, man, 88 and I mean Duck and Captain, they was going back and forth. 88 hit the panel. And she had her and Duck daughter on there. And she said he didn't even call and wish my baby, our daughter a happy birthday. And she was telling the little girl stuff to say to him, and I was just saying, "Oh my God, this is awful." And the little girl was so pretty. She was so cute. She had like two little puff balls on the side of her head, parted down the middle. A doll. The girl is a doll. Okay. I hate they be doing that with that little girl putting on camera and saying, "Say this and say that," and your daddy ain't this and your daddy ain't that, and all of that. That's not a good way for a child to um have their birthday, you know. Because I wouldn't have been on here. It wouldn't have been nowhere in the world I would have ran into him on that day. Because see that you only turn whatever age she is. She about 5 or 6, something like that. Maybe she about 5 or 6. Cute little girl. And I wouldn't want that to be on my baby mine on their birthday, even though it was at night. But then see you hearing a lot of cussing and hollering, and her and Captain cussing and hollering at each other. So the little girl heard that mama and daddy into it. I would have saved that for another day. I'm just saying. But it's not my child, it's her damn child. Okay. Uh, and if Captain didn't, I'm gonna say it be 88 because she said that and then she had a little girl up there. The captain, if you didn't call that, wish that girl a happy birthday, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Or you should have sent her something. Even if you couldn't have sent some, a phone call is easy. Or either you tell, you know, Tell K Kira to tell your little girl happy birthday. If you can't get in through, through Queen, somebody could have got a little happy birthday message to her. Okay? Well, that's your business if you didn't. I don't like that. But they got a beautiful little girl together. Okay? Let me see what else. All right. Then Shay, she got on the panel. Shay from over there. And she been dropping down a lot. But she say she been in the clouds all the time, even during the time that she was missing. She from over there in the Mo3B sector. Well, she dropped down. Uh, she dropped down and she started cussing and stuff. And she was saying it's wrong for 88 to have her baby on the camera, and she was really, really cussing up there. She was really upset. And then other people got into it, and then Mink and Shay got into it, and she said that Mink had long titties and a flat booty. Okay. And then SD wound up there, and he was asking questions and stuff. Or why do you think this and do you think that? And he was asking questions regarding straight like that and the captain. And allegedly, and everybody been going over the straight like that because they've been dragging the captain over there. And then there's a place where they can drag Jackie, and because Jackie them don't go over there, and it's just a big mess. And they just been fighting. They just been fighting, honey, these last couple of days. And straight like that. And the captain used to be cool. I don't know what happened to their relationship, but honey, straight like that ain't seeing nothing for the captain. And the captain said, "Oh well, he like, I know I ain't did nothing to him. He doing it to me. He the one dragging me. He the one got all of my ops over there, and they dragging me and all of this." So that's what the captain said. But I don't know. But they saying that straight like that have some recordings or something on the captain. That's why the captain ain't saying nothing, honey. They say that's why the captain ain't fighting back with straight like that. Cause straight like that allegedly got something over his head. What, I don't know. They were saying recordings on it. Let me see. And then SD, he been out here. He been swinging for straight like that. He been out here swinging. And he been standing in the paint for straight like that. But hell, he fighting harder than straight like that. Then he fight for himself. You know what I'm saying? He out here swinging and gang banging. He don't even do that for himself. And I was just puzzled on that. That's got me puzzled. How you gonna fight for somebody else harder than you, or fight for yourself? I don't get that bullshit. But if that's what SD want to do, that's what SD want to do. You know? Let me see. Then SD got up there. He was fighting with 88. He told her to turn her goddamn camera off. Because she was getting ready to go out. She put on a dress that fitted, it was just a simple black dress, a fitted black dress, and it had a split in the back. He kept saying, take that goddamn dress off. He didn't like it. That was ugly. Now they supposed to be into it. While he up there telling her what kind of clothes to put on to go out. And he wouldn't have been able to tell me what the fuck to put on, because you had me something to make me look ugly. But that dress on, it was hidden on her booty, hips, waist, everything. Okay. It was a fitted dress, simple black dress, but he said it was ugly. Then he was telling her, let me see your feet. Let me see what kind of shoes you got on your feet. Nigga, what you worried about her goddamn feet for? I would have told him, bitch, kiss my ass. And Duck was up there best with me. He said, man, you just miss 88. You know you miss her. Oh, shit. Okay, and Duke got up there, and him and Big Trap was into it. Uh, they were talking about Duke. Big Trap was telling Duke about being in the beef sector, and he was on a gate, one of them gay, they call it the gays and yags and everything else. They think everybody over in the beef sector gay, and that's not the truth. But he was saying he'd be over there with them yags, them yaggots and stuff. And kind of found out that the panel that he had been on was the pastor. Ooh. And Duke wanted to fight him. He was telling him he wanted to fight. And then he was telling him he was a agate. He said he lost his woman to an old toothless agate, and he a trick ass nigga. Ooh, so that's what he was telling Duke. I mean Duke was telling Big Trap or whatever his name is. Because I told you him and Mysterious had something going. Well, that's why Duke told him he lost his old woman to an old toothless agate. And the agate that he was talking about was ghetto. He said that he lost his woman to ghetto, but he was calling him a toothless agate. And he called ghetto a trick ass nigga. Oh shit, let me see. Okay. All right. Now I can't remember who pounded this on, but Broadway was up there, and then Duck got up there and showed him like this STD list, and he said, "Man, send that to me. I'm gonna put that on. Make a thumbnail out of it. I'm gonna do my next live on that." Well, that was a quick conversation between brothers. So he's um, Duck, sent it to Broadway. Well, Broadway made a thumbnail for his upcoming live that was going to be discussed about STDs. Okay. Well, he didn't go live, because sometimes he schedules a live and don't go live. Okay. Which a lot of people do. Because I've seen and waited on people to go live, and they don't never go live. Well, this was that kind of situation that he did not go live at all. Well, people had seen that thumbnail and it got, people thinking and stuff. Well, the first person I seen go live on the STD issue was Sin City. And she said she had waited long enough, So since you ain't gonna do the live, I'm just gonna get a live with my commentary concerning STDs. And then I looked and Stoker Hunters had scheduled a live with STDs. So different people was gonna, they got some of the content creators going and they started making lives like that, okay? Because the STD thing been out, they've been talking about that forever. Herpes, syphilis, trichomoniasis, they've been talking about all of them. But for some reason, when he showed that thumbnail, other people started doing lives on it. Well, allegedly, now I missed this. This is what Broadway talked about when he came back the next day. He said to Sin, because he said that allegedly Sin had seen Duck somewhere in the streets, and she was asking him, was Broadway mad at her? And he said, I don't know nothing about it. Me and you ain't discussed nothing. He hadn't discussed no YouTube with his brothers because they don't live in the same house or nothing like that. He got his life and his brother got his own life. They don't see each other every day and they don't talk on the phone every day. Well, he told me, I don't know, I don't know if he mad at you or not. And it was regarding the thumbnail and a couple other things she was asking him about, they allegedly. Well, that night when Broadway come on, he said that he started with the thumbnail. And he said that the STD thumbnail that CND is steal it from his channel. Because that was his thumbnail that she stole. That's what he called it, stealing. And he said that if she wanted to know, he wanted to know when he started having that tell Sin when he was going to go live. And let me see. And he said he don't have to answer to her why he go live and why he don't go live. You know, he a grown man, and he said you don't need to be. Uh, oh, he said, and why the sin ass duck about his community wall? What he put on his community wall, which was the thumbnail that he say she stole. Uh, he said it sounded like the reason that she did that, stole his thumbnail and did a live on SDDs. He said that you was clout chasing. She was clout chasing off of him, and he wanted to know when did he start having to ask Sin City why and what he do with his channel. Let's see. But Sin never did drop down. I don't know if she made a live replying to what 357 said, but 357 said really don't nobody need to be asking Duck nothing about him. Wait till he come live and he said his link drop every time he go live, and you more than welcome to hit it. It ain't got to be no problem if you don't want to make it a problem. You can ask him anything regarding him. Okay, now I'm getting off of that child. Okay. And okay, do that live like Freak to See hit the link. And 357 let him know that Cutthroat Records was getting ready to do auditions, and that they're looking for artists that want to be signed. So if their music is good enough, or they rapping or whatever they're doing, if it's good, if they're chosen to represent the Cutthroat Records, when they do their signing, he say they will be paid up front. And he also, Freaky C was saying that you gonna pay me for auditioning, and Broadway cussed him out, okay? And he dropped him. He made an executive decision, because he don't always have to get paid to get dropped. He dropped a person when they asked him something stupid they ought to know better, and that's when I seen that he do drop people without getting paid, because he dropped Freaking C like he was hot, child. Ooh, let me see. Oh, but before he dropped him, he said, no, that's when Freaky C got to come back up there later on. And he told Freaky C that he, like when he had signed with Broadway before, they did a track. And Freaky C got a copy of it, and he was playing it for people out in the streets, like on YouTube and wherever. And Broadway said that when he started doing that and doing free concerts and shit, Broadway tore their contract up. He said he was no longer with them. And he said that he can't, that's crazy to be performing the song before they can get it, before the record company can do what they got to do with it. Freaky C got his copy, honey. He was out there performing, child. And then he was sitting up there, and he wasn't really saying nothing. Freaky C wasn't. And he did say he did do that. He did sing the song like different panels on YouTube, and I guess he was doing concerts out in the street. I don't know, but concerts did come up, and he said he didn't get paid for doing the concert. So I guess Freaky Sick was out there doing the free songs on and getting to dance around on somebody's stage, child. Oh shit! And when Freaky Sick was sitting up there, Broadway kept saying, "Talk, man. You're not gonna just sit up here and not say anything. You're not gonna get this chat. You're not riding my coattails this time. You're gonna get your shit out the mud. You ain't gonna sit over here on the panel all night long and getting to holler at your channel name and all that, because you are cutthroat. You turn against me and others, and that's why we all don't fuck with you. You gonna get your shit on your own, nigga. You hear me? Because before when Freaky C got his 1,000 on it, he thought he was shitting in that cotton. He was didn't need Broadway, didn't need Mysterious. You know, the panels that he had been laying on all the, I mean, staying all night. Well, yeah, hold on. I got my grandbaby. Hold on, my great grandbaby. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on hold for just a second. All right, thank you. I'm back. She was wandering around, and my granddaughter got my great grandbaby. She was wanting to come in here, but she saying I was live. Let me speak and see if anybody else came in. Just a minute. Yeah, honey. You can see, honey. He got his little 1,000 people, honey. He thought he was the king of New York or wherever he live at. But I've seen that before. Candy cane, like they get a couple of hundred in the chat and they go crazy, but you can't do that. You haven't made it just because you got 200 in your chat and just because you got your 1,000. Hey, Ray Triggs. Ray Triggs, your name be out there in them streets too. he be on the pound, they holler his name out. I say, what Raider did? Hey, only one. Hey, Maverick Born. Crazy stuff. Honey, some crazy stuff on this damn YouTube. I tell you that. Hey, FU University. Hey, Happy Life. You done got off that crack Happy Life. Crack, Happy Life over there trolling, talking about he a crackhead. He a crackhead on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Oh shit. He said he a crackhead just 2 days a week. Damn it. He had me hollering. Hey, E. Yeah, he had me hollering. Talking about he a crackhead on Tuesday. Nigga, if you a crackhead every day, Jay Paris. Ain't that right? Oh shit. Hey, freedom to speak. Drake Craze. Yeah, he's the first crackhead I know just get cracked on Tuesday and Wednesday. John Holmes, you hear that? You ever heard of that? Anything like that in your life? Hey, Sheffy. You been quiet lately, ain't you? Sharice? No, I seen something with you and Theo, but the story I don't really know. Did she steal your idea for a show or something? A challenge show? Something to do with that. I didn't get the whole gist of it. Hey, Mo. Hey, Vibrant Love. Hey, Panda. Stay chilling. Panda, stay chilling. Okay. Hey, the sisterhood. I think that's everybody. Lord Jesus, let me get my notepad. Shit. Okay, let me see where I was at. Okay, and Duck and Royalty Rain, I think that's her name. Royalty. Look, she be drunk a lot, but they kind of had words back and forth because see, she one of the people that be on the panel and she mumbles a lot while other people talking. She doing her own thing, and so she had been doing that on 357 panel, and he told her she need to shut the fuck up. And he said, anyway, you was at such and such, on somebody else's panel, and she said she wasn't coming back to 367 panel anymore because she got bought up the panel. And she said she wasn't taking her ass back over to 367. But what do you know? As soon as he went live, she was up there. Which a lot of people that get brought down, they hurt their feelings, which I don't understand why, but it hurt their feelings and they be mad. But I don't get mad when they buy me down. I got bought down in the wild though, but I don't be on panels a whole lot. The most I got bought off a panel was over at Mahia. You know. Let me let me erase some of this stuff because I'm about to get lost. Because I got days of stuff, child. Okay. Hold up, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. And then when he was telling her about me, what she was saying on the other panel, she was like, so, she was doing that, and I was laughing. Okay. Okay, I did that. I did that. He said that she talked about their mothers, that she talked about Broadway. I guess Broadway had different, I don't know if they got the same mama or a different mama, but I put mothers. I put an S, so I guess they had different mothers. I don't know. And she said that he also, that Royalty also talked about their kid, but 357 didn't give a damn. He let us stay up there, okay? Okay. Okay, now we're going to lemons. I'm trying to. Queen Tuss was into it with a guy named Cosmo that hang around at Lemons. He be on the panel. Um, Queen Tuss was calling him Roscoe. She wasn't calling him Cosmo, and I thought that was funny. Um, and Ben Zone had hit Lemon panel, and her and under new management had been into it. And I had to go back and go back on some lives to see what was going on. So by listening, I found out that it was an issue on Ben Zone's live. So what I did was when Lemon Live went off, I went to watch Ben Zone live, and she was up there talking, and then she had called a new management to come to her live, and I think she had a new management name in the title. Well, she called her over there, and under new management did hit the panel, and they talked, and she wanted under new management to listen to a live that they had did previously. Okay, and on the live that Benzone played, uh, they was on another lady panel, Benzone and this lady name. I want to get her name right. Let me find her name. Mika. Okay. Well, on the thing that Benzone was playing, Mika and her and another lady was on the panel. And then under new management came. And you know how people just come up on the panel and then they start talking. And so she say, what was your name? Is you the lady that cussed me out before? And honey, you talking about Mika, she drove the shit out on new management. And come to find out the way that this all happened was Mika had been upset on another live and she was crying. And under new management was there and seen her crying. So she found out that Benzone and Mika was friends. Well, she called Benzone and asked Benzone for Mika's phone number. And she said she did that because she wanted to make Mika feel better. Mika, not Minka. Meek, Meeka. Well, under new management, she was putting her rap on. She called Mika and was, trying to be there as a friend and this and that. Because they say that'd be trauma bonding. Like when you break up with somebody, somebody come right in, with under new management was doing that kind of move. Well, Mika said that under management started calling her too much and texting her too much, and why you ain't calling me back, and why you ain't answering your phone, why you not texting me back. And so she said that she just got tired of it, and one day she cussed her out. And she hadn't talked to under new management in a year. So when they was on that panel, that's when under new management asked her, "Is you that lady that cussed me out?" Which under new management, you knew that was her. You just wanted some attention, but you went about it the wrong way. Well, under new management, before that live was over, when Benzone got through playing their Mika and under new management issue, under new management, she apologized. My bad and this and that. Well, it ain't over. Under new management, then start going on everybody panels, child. And she was talking that bullshit. She went over the pastor's channel. She was over at LG or TG's panel. She was everywhere telling her side of the story and all that kind of shit. And she wasn't telling it right. We'll come to find out, honey, she told Mika that she had a new photo of her and that this and that. And that Benzone gave it to her. Well, Benzone finally called her, and I think it was at Lemons or somewhere. And she was asked, want to know what the fuck is you talking about? I gave you a picture of this woman. I ain't gave you shit. And new management said, I know I lied and this and that, but can you forgive me? That's all I want. And she said, now if you forgive me, I don't want to hear this goddamn shit no more. And she was talking that bullshit before Benzone could say yeah, but Benzone thought they were cool from her live, but then under the management been all over YouTube talking about Benzone. And that, so I don't know if they're gonna get over this here, because under management mad at Benzone because she wasn't supposed to be mad because she like she gave her that picture. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then when they Benzone and Mika talked on Benzone's throughout this time, and we kind of find out that Benzone do have pictures of her, but there's no nude pictures because they were both talking to each other on the same panel. She said, "I sent you some pictures, but there wasn't no nude. It was like seductive pictures, I guess, in panties and bra, thong and bra, whatever. I don't know, but on new management saying that Benzone gave her the pictures and the woman was on their nude. And being able to find out, on new management, they ain't even got no damn pictures. A lie she told. And with Mika and Benzone was on Lemons trying to talk about it. TG, wait a minute, let me make sure I got the right one because this twins, TG and LG. Let me make sure I got the right twin. Because I don't want them, well, whatever, they can do what they want to do. LG. Well, honey, LG was up there and she was swinging her ass off at Mika. She was swinging her ass off at Benzone. I was saying, damn, she fighting hard for under new management. And she don't even know the tell because Lemon kept saying, can you hush? You're not even in this. I have the people up here that's in this. Let them talk, please. Go. Can you go on mute? And then as soon as they start back talking, her drunk ass would get back in there again. And you saying this and that and that. But girl, you don't know nothing. You just fighting the fight. And it come to find out, under the management is the one that told the damn lie. She told the lie because she got mad because the woman cussed her out. And that's when she come out and said she had news of her. And then the woman been cussing her out ever since, okay? Well, also, I said we are at Lemons, and a lady named Snooty told Lemon that she would pay his way to go see Crystal. And I think he said that she would pay Crystal way to go see Lemon. Well, Crystal didn't bite, but Lemon told her, okay, yeah, I'll go. And then the woman, then she wasn't talking about that no more. Then she started telling Lemon that he was bisexual and all kind of other stuff. And he was saying, bitch, I knew you weren't going to pay my way. That's why I tell you that. That's why I said, yeah. Because I knew you were just talking that bullshit. You need to shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing else to me. Okay? And then she was putting stuff in the chat and he blocked her. And then while before our new management hit them a panel, Crystal was up there with, up there. And so she told Lemon that she wasn't gonna be on the panel with Crystal. She had wrote that in the back chat. And Lemon said, I ain't dropping Crystal. You either gonna come up here and talk or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell you is? And so she did come up there, and that's when her Benzone started talking. And Lemon said that LG, she's one of them kind of drunks that he can't deal with. He said me can't be bothered with her. He said that a lot. Me can't be bothered with her. And he got rid of her. So he said he don't want her back over there. But he said TG can come, but not LG. And so when Lemon was talking on throughout the live, he started saying that he was going to hand out pink slips tonight. That was that night when he go live. He was supposed to be going to clean house, child, on mods and other shit. Okay. And I was saying, I wonder who it is. And that Cosmo guy, he like Lolo. And it's another guy that like Lolo. I can't think his name. But they go and they sparring for her love, child. But Lolo says she ain't studying them. Y'all got women. Y'all know y'all got women. Lolo says she ain't She ain't doing that shit. Because y'all got women. Well, Envy hit the panel. And he got up there, he was dragging Crystal. And he said that Crystal be talking about Lemon. He said that Crystal go live too goddamn much. And he said he's sick of Crystal. And Lemon say, can you show proof that people out there saying that they sick of the Crystal talking about me? Huh? Can you show me proof that people saying that Crystal go live too much and that she talk about me too much? And Envy didn't have that. And he said, that Envy got a goddamn roommate. Lemon say he live by his goddamn self. He ain't got no roommate. And then he said that the only thing that he asked him for to help him with, he said he got a gifted, like a background. You know them things he be putting up them banners when people come up. He had got gifted one, but he don't know how to put it to make it to get it up where he can put it up on his live, okay? And he said Envy just, he said he was gonna do it, but he didn't do it. And what the background was a chess piece. And so Lemon Envy went live and he told him, man, you got that damn chess piece out there for me. I put everything out first, and y'all be following what I do. Y'all be trying to steal my ideas. He told Mahel them that he be saying that about them people over in the Mo3 sector. He be over here talking shit in the beef sector about them people in the Mo3 sector. He say he created the Mo3 sector. He was saying all that bullshit for months over here. And from what I hear, he did not create the Mo3 beef sector. Well, the Mo3 sector. And let me say, a goddamn background that don't make no content creator. He said, Envy, you ain't got no motion. You've been doing this a long time. And you don't have a 30 or 40 people in your life, Envy. And he said everything that you say you was gonna help him with, you throw it in his face that you really ain't never did nothing to help him, Envy. You always say you're gonna do something, but you don't do it. It was like an issue with his monetization and stuff, his assets. He had asked Envy to help him with that. Envy said okay, but he never did. Like when I was having an issue with my monetization, I asked the first person I asked was Tracy. When me and Tracy was trying to do it backstage, she got dropped. No, I got dropped. Okay. And we didn't get to finish it. Okay. Then the next thing I did, I asked Mahaya. The same thing that happened with me and Mahaya. Mahaya said, I ain't gonna let that happen. I'll stay with you until we can get this shit figured out. Well, the same thing happened. I got dropped. So then I seen Room Shaker. I got on her panel and let her know what was going on. And she helped me. And she helped me to the end. We even had a date for like an hour later to finish the shit up. Okay. And I thank all three of them because they did try. And like I said, Room Shaker did the job because she told me like the next step to do. Okay. And I did what she told me my black ass to do. Because I put it in my notepad. If I don't put shit in my notepad, I forget it. But I put it in my notepad what Moonshaker told me to do. Just in case our thing got dropped. Well, I did exactly what the hell she told me to do. And do you know what? In less than 24 hours, I was monetized approved. Okay. But I had to go through 3 people to get it done. And I thank all 3 of them for helping me. Shit. Well, Lemon was asking him about the monetization shit. And he was putting them out. And you know who came to the rescue? Because Shaquille was supposed to help Lemon. That didn't get done, even though he paid him. Throwed away money. Then Envy was supposed to help Lemon. It didn't get done. Well, who came through? A knight in shining armor? J Don. Okay. Let me see. And child, then honey, Envy started talking that big bullshit. Honey, he pulled his pants up tight around his waist and put his belt tight. And he talked some shit to Lemon. Do you hear me? Let me see. Let me see. He said that he bought like any domain with lemon in it. Like lemon fresh, I guess, lemon ice, lemon, all kind of names. He said he bought them names with lemon in it, including lemon. That's what he said. And he said it took him only 45 minutes to do that. And he said in the process, he made up a company, and he put a couple of domains in them companies. Now, I don't know how they do this shit, but I'm just telling you what he did. He did. He told Lemon, you better make sure all of your taxes are paid. And I don't know what the fuck that means, but that means the IRS, I know that. And he said, you better make sure you got all your shit in order, Lemon. Wait a minute. And he said, all that goddamn shit you talk, Lemon, about getting that $6,200 goddamn check. You know that YouTube check. He said that you better make sure you file it, and you better make sure you file everything. And he said something about a 1099. He said he a troll. And he said he'll ruin Lemon's life. He told Lemon, nigga, you need to call your advisor. He said, boy, wait a minute. He did call him a boy and started making growling sound. Oh, shit. And he said something about the treasury. And he say, you'll figure it out, Lemon. Whatever he talking about with the taxes and the treasury and all that other, the $6,200, you'll figure it out, Lemon. That you need to talk to your damn advisors. And he said that he used to run the Mo3 beef sector. I can't remember. He said something about getting the captain and Jackie and Big Baby. Oh no, this what happened. After he started talking that shit about the taxes and all that, then Lemon started dragging him, you know, and he was telling him that he was like jealous that he had got that $6,200 and that his channel is doing better than Envy's. And he said, Envy, that if you go live and drag him, he said he was gonna get Jackie, he was gonna get the captain and Big Baby from the Mo3 sector, and he was gonna get MU from the sobriety section. And he said that MU had, I guess she left a comment on one of his lives or did something through Instagram, something concerning Envy. And he said he was gonna get her, and he said he was gonna let them drag you, Envy. Now I'm adding this to it. This is my part. He gonna drag you black. He gonna the skin color you got now, you gonna be black. Would you be able to live with that Envy if he drag you black? And he didn't say what the message was that MU said regarding Lemon, but I'm sure it wasn't good. Yep. Oh, and he said he also get Cooling because Cooling don't like you either. He said you better bag the fuck back, Envy. He said the Mo3 sector don't respect you. And Lemon then took his mod stick and blocked him. Envy stayed in the chat. He was writing stuff, I guess. I don't know. Because people were telling it, you know, I didn't look at the chat, but people was telling Lemon what Envy was writing. And he said, what this, I can't think of what they're saying. Oh shit, on the Lemon, honey. Lemon went out. And I say, well, he started giving out the pink slip early. He gave Envy his pink slip. But Envy do that. Envy a comp, you know, he have the right name, Envy, because he is envious of people. Like over in the Mo3 sector, he envy of a lot of people that, you know, have people in their chat and stuff. And he be telling them he made them and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. If he worried about his own channel and quit worrying about other people's channel, maybe he could grow. Okay. But the next thing that happened at Lemon's Honey, that live was wild, okay? Tanya Abstract hit the damn link. And she cussed Lemon out like a dog. She said that she had been dragging Crystal, but it was his goddamn turn. Okay? She called him an alcoholic. She said that he was like embarrassing. And while she was saying that, Lemon was going back at her, and he was calling her a drunk. It got really, really ugly. And he told her to calm up because she was drunk. She was slurring. He said he know a goddamn drunk. And she was saying he didn't have no business getting that drunk on YouTube. And he told her, goddamn it, it's a Taylor Port Tuesday. That's what we can do on every Tuesday. You know? And he said he get drunk in the goddamn time he want to, and she's an alcoholic. And she said she ain't no goddamn alcoholic. And she told him he wasn't at her level. And he told her, no, I ain't on your level because if I did, I'd have to sit on the floor. Ooh. And she say he's a terrible content creator. And he said, you done did this goddamn shit before to me. You done came up here and cussed me out and shit. But tonight ain't the goddamn night. You ain't getting away with this bullshit the night. It's on like Donkey Kong. He said, bitch, you apologized before when you come up here acting like this, cussing me out, calling me all out of my name, telling me what I should and should not goddamn do. He said that the last time you cussed him out, it was on a Wednesday. So you can't blame it on Teleport Tuesday, bitch. Now that's what he said to her. He said, how dare him come over here fucking with him, telling him what the fuck to do on his channel. And he said, now it's Tuesday, bitch, and you done come up here drunk and I'm drunk too. And I do what the fuck I want. If you don't like it, you can kiss his black ass. He said the last time when you cussed him out, you a white girl wasted. And you know that's wasted, girl. And then he would drop her and she'd hit that damn panel again. And she'd come back up there and she would cuss him out. And he said he let her, I let you disrespect me before. But tonight, long as you come up here, bitch, cussing, I'm going to cuss. Because you're going to leave me the fuck alone. I do what I want to do on my goddamn channel. He said, this is the first time I've been a goddamn content creator. Can't I make some mistake? Can't I? Let me do it. Then come tell me what I did wrong. He said, because if I try to fix everything you motherfuckers tell me, I wouldn't know what I'd be fixing shit. Leave me the fuck alone. If I crash and burn, let me do it. Fuck you. He was saying stuff like that. Let me see. And she said, you're losing your people. And he told her, I ain't lost no goddamn back. If they gone, they gone. But I still get more. Okay? It was bad, child. And he said, bitch, you ain't gonna tell him what to do on his channel. She said he's a failure. And he told her she's a failure because she can't get her channel off the goddamn ground. And then she started saying something about his mom. She wanted to know about her education and shit and what kind of income his mama make. And he was like, okay, bitch. Well, bitch, you ain't going there, motherfucker. You ain't saying nothing about my mama. My mama make twice the goddamn money you make. And she very well educated. She said, he told her, bitch, you need to go and do some drugs with your husband. Oh, shit. And she said, bitch, you just trying to put a wedge between him and Big Riggs. He said, that ain't your problem. Big Riggs my dog. And he said that y'all saying that Big Riggs went live on me tonight. Bitch, he didn't go live on me. I went live on him. If you gonna tell it, bitch, tell it right. He said him and Big Riggs got to understand it. You go live when you want, I go live what I want. Ain't no talking about going live on each other, bitch. And then he started reading the chat and he started cussing the goddamn chat out. Because they was putting in there that Big Riggs went live on top of him. That's when he cussed the chat out, saying, motherfuckers, me and him got to understand it. I was over there at Pizarro. As soon as she went off, I went live. And Big Rig ain't got no goddamn problem with it. Why y'all got a motherfucking problem with it? And then they said that that's what you said. You said you was going to keep on going top of him on your Discord. That's what they said in that chat. And Lemon said, "Oh no, motherfuckers, I ain't been live in days, you son of a bitch. You ain't putting that motherfucking loud on me, motherfuckers." Okay. He said, "I ain't been in Discord for goddamn days. What the fuck are y'all talking about?" And then they was trying to get him to say some of them names that he said he was gonna get them pink slips to. And he was saying, "Bitches. Didn't I say I was gonna get a goddamn pink slips out tonight, motherfuckers? I ain't giving you no motherfucking name. And y'all put that goddamn shit in your ass and smoke it. Okay? Okay, now. Phew, that was a lot, wasn't it? And I ain't through with them. All right, on apology. On new management, apologize to Benzone again. Whether Benzone accepted it or not, I don't know, but I know Benzone. Benzone have had that kind of room out on her before about exposing people nudes and stuff, different ladies that she used to be with. I don't know if she did that or not. That ain't my business. But Benzone said, "I've been trying to clean this shit up, and you're gonna put this goddamn lie on me." Like I showed, it had something to do with some naked pictures getting passed around, and I really don't appreciate that in my life. So I don't know if she accepted the apology. Well, okay, Dimples hit the link and she started dragging QI, and then she said QI name, like her first name, because it ain't QI. Well, QI told them, "Hey man, she doxing me." And so Lemon Honey, he went off and he told him he tired of these motherfuckers coming up on his channel with that doxing shit. He said, "I don't believe in that goddamn shit." And I said, I don't believe it. I don't like it. I don't want to know where nobody work at. I don't want to know nobody's real name. I don't want to know where they went to school at. I don't want to know nothing about their crime. I don't want to know got no goddamn mug shots. He said, "I don't deal with bullshit like that. And I really don't appreciate nobody bringing that bullshit to my channel. Enough is a motherfucking enough. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all know I don't deal with that kind of shit." And he said that to King Roman. He said, "I'm told I don't agree with that shit you did." He said that. Well, he said he ain't got time for that. And he said it's hindering the beef sector, that this doxing have started back up real tough again. And he said he don't like it. He ain't never liked it. And he don't want it on his motherfucking channel. Period. And it's disrespectful for people to come up there doing it when he know he don't do it. And he said, "I've made it clear that I want no parts of that." Okay. And he said he ain't scared of nobody. He said he wasn't scared of Dimples, Envy, nobody. He said for them to stop playing with him. And and then he attempted to end the live, and he called it the people that he don't fuck with pussies, and he called them that as loud as he could. Then it went around to each panelist, and they was calling people pussies that be messing with them out in the YouTube streets. And all the panelists were saying pussy, calling them pussies as loud as they could, child. And when they didn't say it with enough force and loud enough, they had to do it again till they got it right. You hear me? Okay. And I thought that was funny. Sassy hit the panel before the lab was over. She had docked in Belize. And then I heard, now we through with that. And I heard that a couple of days ago. Now, I don't know how true this is. I really do believe it's true because I heard it several places I've been to in the beef sector and the Mo3 beef sector. They say ZX got his musket out that old rusty gun that he be flashing sometime. And they say he shot it at the door, shot it outside. What he did that for, I don't know. I guess he did it because he wanted them to know he had a musket, a old ass rusty ass gun. That if he shoot anybody with this gun, the bullet ain't gonna kill him. The goddamn rust gonna kill him. And they also said this weekend the SD got struck because he was at some motel on the balcony flashing a gun. Okay, and then yesterday I was just looking around, glancing over YouTube, and it got out. They were still talking about SD with that GUN at the hotel on the balcony. Well, then it turned into he had shot somebody and they died. And so at Ducks last night, Duck was talking about it, and Duck said, "Man, I heard that he took somebody out. I wonder this and that." And K. Kira was on the panel, and I was saying, "Hey, K. Kira up there, she quiet. That's our homeboy, you know." And so K. Kira never did say nothing, but then here we go. It's D at that goddamn link, and he was saying, like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about? I'm enjoying my goddamn family. It's Thanksgiving. I ain't got time for this YouTube shit. I ain't in no goddamn jail. I ain't shot no goddamn body. And I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going to finish enjoying my Thanksgiving with my family." And so that put an end to that. Because they was getting ready to start looking at the jail and see if he was locked up and shit. Well, honey, SD hit that goddamn panel. Honey. And when Lemon was going up on Tanya, so, hold on for just a second. Let me have one of the Cuba burger. Cuban burger? Okay, you want to dress on Cuban burger? Is dressing done? Yeah, it's from yesterday. Yeah. So, dressing and Cuban burger? Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't think they got any cranberry sauce. Okay. What was it? Oh, and while Lemon was talking, see, a lot of times people don't think Lemon be paying attention to shit. But while him and Tanya was into it on the stage, he was looking out down the panel. Somebody named Honey Love, they were saying that he was rude and disrespectful. And Molly was saying stuff too. Molly is the one I thought was a girl, but it's a boy. They were just talking about how rude he was being to Tanya. And he was saying, "What the fuck? How rude? Why y'all ain't talking about how rude this bitch is to me? She come up here fucking with me. I didn't go looking for her. She come up here with that bullshit, and she done this shit before. Just because she get drunk, she ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way." And he said he got so disrespectful for her because she was so disrespectful to him. And child, he was talking about I told y'all they got bad. He was telling her, go suck out her husband ass because you already said on live, you eat your husband ass. He was talking like that to her. I said, "I want God today." And I was in his live that night. That conversation came up about eating ass. And yes, she said her husband, she eat her husband ass. Okay. And then I was running the street. Now I'm going somewhere else. This guy, they be called Mr. West. Child, he been on the rampage. He been all over the Mo3 beef sector. And he been dragging Woo everywhere he go, everywhere he see her on the panel. It's attack mode. In the same way with Shay. But he been going after the men too. So I think he went after. I'll talk about the men later. I'm with the women right now. But he been clowning so bad that Mysterious even cussed him out. He got so out of pocket. Because it's been like he been going on. It's been like for days. He been all day and all night dragging. And especially Woo. For some reason. And like I said, he been in attack. He been in attack mode. I don't know if he up now doing it, but I mean, it was around the clock. But Messiah's got tired of him the other day, and they say she drove the shit out of him. I missed it. Okay, and then I went. When before Lemon went off that night, he was talking to QI, and he said that she did a big one because she got into it with J Don at Coolins, and see, I hadn't seen it, and he was talking how dark it got between them, and but QI stood her ground, and this, and he said he get it. Um, so after that, I had to go and see what happened between J Don and QI. Well, J Don was on the panel talking to QI, and I didn't listen to what they were talking about. I read about it until I seen QI hit the panel. Well, when QI hit the panel, she called J Don a bitch. Now I don't know if J Don called her bitches and shit before that. I'm talking about from what I seen. So I don't know what J Don had said about QI before she hit the panel, but she had to be saying something about QI for QI to come up there like that. And so then they got to dragging each other back and forth. And after the QI got through saying what she had to say, she just left and said, fuck this shit. Well, before he went off of that live, he told QI that he thought it would be. That's enough for now. What are tomatoes and onion? Okay. He told QI, he said, I think that it would be good if you guys had a panel, like a lesbian panel. QI had one before, and she keeps saying she's going to do another one, but QI haven't followed through. Okay. And J Dunn has started saying she was going to start one. And see, that's another reason they bump heads everywhere that they meet at on these panels. They don't get along at all. And but whenever they see each other, one of them going to hit the panel and start messing with the other. And so he said, Q, I think it'd be a good idea if you, Queen Cannabis, Unapologetic Mika, Queen Pisces, Benzone. He said that would be a really good panel. And he said, like for the first one, he said he will host it. And he said it could be wherever y'all wanted it, wherever you want the panel to be for the first time. He said it ain't got to be on his channel. He said it could be anywhere, And so, let's be honest. Now, under new management, she was saying, well, I'm kind of conservative. And, it would be good to have, if they do a panel, they have people that have different ideas on different stuff. You don't want a panel where everybody agree with everybody, because people are different. But that's on them. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. I don't know. Let's see. BS and Reed have been into it. And Reed, BS said that she had them shook, different ones out here in the street. And she said that, Reed, you ain't got no man. And she said that picture you showed with you and that man together, that he had a hat down to his forehead, all on his forehead, and he had a black mask thing on, or a scarf or whatever. So of course I went over there and looked on the community page, and all I could see was the man's eyes. But then she had an old picture with a guy, standing up. I don't know, and I don't care, about Reed man, if you got a man or not. But VS was talking about that, she thought that somebody might need to call protective services. Adult protective services regarding Reed's mother, because she said she never hear her in the background and this and that. Okay. But just because you don't hear somebody's mama in the background, that don't mean there's something wrong with their mom. Some people got big houses. And some people, I'll be up here watching whatever I like, maybe a zombie movie. And hell, your mama might be there watching a soap opera. So you can't go by that, just because you don't hear a person. Okay. Okay. Oh, and Intrinsic, she got on, I think it was the pastor panel. And she said whoever her lover is, they moved in together. And she said they are planning a wait a minute, a commitment ceremony, and that it will be televised. So I'm guessing it'll be on YouTube, child. She was at the pastor saying that. All right, then it come up, Sheffy came up on pastors. And it was something about Sheffy say, no, I'm gonna just say allegedly, because I don't know, because Sheffy was in the chat earlier, but um okay. Um Sheffy was in the chat, and it come out that Theo Sheffy had an idea for something. I think it was her and MU. Well, allegedly Theo took over the idea. In some kind of way, a flyer got made, and Sheffy them name wasn't on it or nothing. Now I don't know who names was on it. It ain't none of my business. I'm just telling y'all. Since we doing beef sector and Mo 3 sector, I'm telling you that was another little thing that came up. I don't know. I don't know much about that. You know. Let's see what else. Yeah, they say that Sheffy did the idea. They were like bouncing it around, and Theo took it and run with it. That's what they saying. But Intrinsic was really excited. And the pastor was saying everybody crazy as cat pee. Oh shit. And Josh did a live the other day, and you know it, that him and CB had a big falling out, and they were dragging each other, and he was calling her, saying she do cocaine, and she was saying things about him. Well, Meek come on there when he went live the other day, because everybody had been waiting on him to go live since him and CB got into it, and CB was his girlfriend, but they broke up. Well, when he was last, Mink hit the panel, and they started dragging each other. And me called him a crack. I mean a meth head. What kind of head? Let me see. Uh, oh no. But Mink had said he was unhinged, and she say if she gonna drag him, he like in purgatory. And I was saying, wow. I messed up and put that right there, that Josh thing. I have to go back over that later on because I didn't have this whole thing that went on. And I'm back at Pastor's. He said that Ness said that Pastor want Brian Dick. And she said if he want the dick, that's what Pastor say. That if he want the dick, he just need to ask for it. But Pastor say he don't want Brian Dick. He say he got a man. Let me see. And he said Ness was in the room in Vegas with all them dicks. If she wanted some dicks, she should have just asked Lemon. Or either somebody else in there. They might have gave her some dick. Let me see. Okay, now y'all know that Krista and Lemon allegedly they supposed to be back together. You know, I didn't do much on this because they were going back and forth, and they were supposed to be back together for good this time. They were supposed to made up, and everything was supposed to be cool. Well, Lemon went live the other day, and when he went live, he started saying something about Krista, and he said, "If I were to witness this, you know, because people always coming and telling him what she do, and giving him timestamps and all that, and you know, he said it. He don't even look at that shit no more. You know, since they done started over." Well, the other day he said he was just laying up in bed and he heard, you know, he seen Crystal last, so he went over there. And honey, he said she was moaning and shit to Duke Pharaoh. he said, start, and he said, well, I might have heard it wrong. Maybe she wasn't doing all that sighing and moaning and stuff when he was talking. And he said that he had rolled it back. He said, because I wanted to be sure I heard what I heard and I ain't messed up in the head. And he said when he got ready to roll it back, when Red bought it back, that the live was gone. She had put it on private. And so he was saying, damn, she was moaning and stuff to him. And, that ooh and ah and ooh and ah. And so then she hit the panel. And so he was saying, I was listening to your live and you private it. Can you unprivate it? I want to see how you have my back. I want to hear what you and Duke was saying on there. He said, because what I thought I heard, I might have heard it wrong. So I want you to go get that live on private and come over here and play this shit. And she was like, what are you talking? And he was saying, go get the live, unprivate it, so I can play it over here. What do you want? I can tell you what I said. It went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then she would drop down, then she would come back up, and he would say, do you have it so I can play it? What are you talking? You want me to get the live? Yeah. And she go off again, and she come back. This shit went on about an hour, y'all. And it went on and on and on and on and on. And on and on and on. And finally she gave it to him. She let it be played. Lolo was playing it for him. And as soon as Duke said, hey, how you doing? Whatever. What? She was doing all that kind of shit. And I would have just said, hell, I was thinking about you, baby. That's why I was moaning. I was thinking about you. Then the man already told you he heard the shit when you did it. Just say, yeah, I was out of my mind thinking about you, baby. But nah, she studied and had it. It was a mess. Do y'all hear me? And it went back and forth, and they were playing the shit over and over, and it was a mess. And come to find out, when she was gone that time, one of them times she was going to get the video, she wound up over there on Duke Pharaoh channel. And his black ass was over there serenading her and, singing them slow songs to her and stuff. And she was liking that shit. So Tracy went over there and told her, hey, you single, don't you? And she was like, whatever. But then she finally wound up coming back over there to Lemon. And they done broke up again, child. I'm so sick of them. She might have been moaning because she happy that y'all got back together. And he kept telling her before she unprivate it, he kept saying, baby, just unprivate it. I want to see if you got my back. And he kept calling for her. And he said, if you don't call, if you don't come back here for 5 minutes, I'm going to just, continue with my life. It was a mess. And the guy that's been fighting Christopher Lolo Love, his name is Remix, I think. Remix. And while with Lemon and Crystal was going back and forth, they wasn't really going back and forth. He was just talking to her, why did you do this? And just, what was you thinking about? Well, Tulsa got up there and her and Tulsa got into it. It was just a mess, And I heard that Crystal was going live crying and stuff after that and all that. I didn't feel like seeing no crying, so I did not go over there to witness that, okay? I'm just going, allegedly, she made a live and she was crying and stuff. But then I went to a couple of lives over. I think I went to like yesterday live. Honey, either that day live. She was cussing Tracy out real bad, honey. And then Tracy been cussing Noble out and Crystal out. And how Noble got in, I didn't know. But evidently he was typing shit about Tracy in Crystal chat. Or either I don't know if she hit the panel or not. But she's made a laugh and was cussing him out. And I was saying, damn, what she talking about Noble? And then couldn't find out he was saying stuff against her in the chat. Noble, leave Teresa alone. Teresa, leave Noble alone. I don't know who started this goddamn fight, but y'all done been broke up. Ain't nothing for y'all to talk about. And Noble, I hope you don't be like Rob Breck talking about Teresa for till you go back to jail. And you know what I'm saying? For 2 years. And Noble, I went to listen to you. I don't know why you throwing Rob Breck name up and dragging Teresa. I don't know why you putting Cam too much name in there. And you still mad about me, the damn fruit contest that Ben Zone had. It wasn't but one man in the motherfucker. And he was sucking on ice cream and peaches. Let that shit go. Or do you do a contest? You do a fruit contest. You know? Damn. You supposed to have another woman. If Teresa got another man, she don't even never bring you up. Leave that woman alone. And you Teresa, when he say something now, don't even give him don't even talk about it. He ain't worth it. And y'all ain't together. And y'all ain't getting back together long. Y'all been broke up. Shit. Well, child, 357 went live the other night. And he maybe, he was really didn't have nothing to talk about, when he went live. And I think Freaky C was up there. Or I think Book was up there. And then somebody hit the panel. And the guy said, what's up with it? And got dropped. 357 said that the person was Chi-Town. And he said that somebody had sent him the money, like, before the live, that as soon as Chi-Town, if he hit the link, as soon as he say 2 words for him to drop him. And that's what Broadway did. That man said, what's up with, and he got dropped, child. I thought that was funny. Big Baby, she got dropped off of this live. It was a lot of arguing on the live between Mink, Jackie, Duck. I'm just calling out the people that was into it with people. Okay, now, let me see. Wait. Now, he called it a curveball that one when, not the person paying it at the beginning of the live to get Chi-Town drop whenever he hit the link. So he said that was a curveball. And he said that, he dropped Freaky C. He said he dropped Freaky C because it was his executive decision. He said that Freaky C ain't going to sit up there and just milk his time. He said he let him do that before, helped him get numbers and all of that. He said he's not going to let Freaky C ever do to him like that again. And there's, when he be on his panel, he's going to just start talking. And if he get quiet, he just going to drop it. And the people that got dropped on this live was Big Baby. Here is with the bag. Let me see. I had a list of everybody that got dropped on that live because they was dropping, boy. They dropped Mink. I don't know how many times, and then Jackie was getting dropped, and then Jackie and her sister got dropped together. See who else got dropped. I had a list of all the people that got dropped. Okay, Big Baby, Mink got dropped several times. Jackie got dropped several times. Her sister got dropped once. 88. I think that was it. It got dropped. And I'm gonna just tell y'all some of the drags that they were doing on each other. Big Baby came on the panel at the beginning of the live before she got dropped, and she had a picture of Josh donating plasma. He had somebody take a picture of him donating plasma. And Mysterious wanted to know why come his arm was so light while he was giving the plasma. And Big Baby said they done sucked all the blood out of her. Like a vampire. 88 got into it with Jackie and her sister. And that's when both of them girls got dropped down. And 88 started talking about kids, and Broadway dropped her. And he drugged the hell out of 88. It made him really mad because he's really tired of them breaking the rules of his channel, because everybody know he do not allow you to talk about children on his channel. And he feels like he's being disrespected just like Lemon. And he said he's sick of that shit. And he put the hammer down, but he did drag the hell out of 88 child. Well, he told her, "You more than welcome to come back up here," And so when she came back, she was talking about him. She was talking about Duck. She was talking about their mama. She was talking about kids and everything. He let her get everything out. But let me tell you, he was dragging her right back, honey. And he drug her raw, So I don't know if she'll get to hit the link again. And she talked about his family members, everything, child. It was bad. But they, I don't know if Broadway. And Broadway usually don't drag women. He might say a little something, but like as far as dragging, like he drug 88. The only other person I know he drug like that was Swedish Brown. But other than that, he try to get. Don't be dragging kids. Then why you keep doing that? Don't do that. And they, he'll go back and forth with you up like that. But as far as cussing you out, he don't be cussing them out. But honey, night before last, he wasn't for that shit at all. And I can understand that you start telling people, don't do it, and the same people do it. They keep doing it. I can understand it. And like I said, I can understand what Lemon was saying. The stuff he's tired of. If you're people don't need to be telling you what the fuck to do. You can give ideas, but don't keep saying the same thing. You don't need to be with Krista. She too old, this and that. You need to quit cussing on the channel. You need to quit doing this, and you need to quit letting such up. See, that's what Lemon going through. And I know he gets sick of that shit. And the Captain, him and Book got into it. And Josh had went live, and Mink had got into it, and he said that she was an Adderall and meth head and a drunk bitch. And with that situation with Duke and Krista, Duke did that shit on purpose because he was over there YouTube cameras laughing about it. And he said he threw a big old rock in the pond. You know how you throw a big rock in the pond and make a big old splash sound and make the waves big? He said he threw a big rock in Lemon Pond on it when he had Krista over there moaning and shit. Let's see. Okay, at Ducks last night, I looked in there for a little while, and H-Town and the Captain been into it. And the Captain was supposed to go home for Thanksgiving, and they supposed to meet up and fought. But Captain was in Seattle, and he said that he dared him to say that his grandmother's house is empty because he's got pictures of it, and he knows it's empty, and he will drop the video if Captain say that that house is not empty. And Eve was up there, and she called Isha out. Eve, honey, because H-Town, he was on the panel, and Eve was talking, dragging him, and he was dragging her, and then she brought Isha name up. Well, of course, Isha hit the link, and you talking about dragging them two women, honey. I got tired. You know the way they were dragging each other. And in the mix of her, Eve dragging, she was saying, "Get your hands off me, nigga," and this and that. And Duck was like, "Wait a minute, who in the house with you? Who is that? Who in the house with you?" And then she was started by dragging Isha, and she was saying, "Don't be grabbing on me like that, nigga." And then she was started by dragging, and then you could hear a man whispering in the background like this. Understand what they saying, though? Saying. And then Eve would say, "Get your hands off of me." And then she would start by dragging Isha. And so Duck said, "Hey, there's somebody in that house with you. Who is that? Is that DG in the background?" And Eve dropped and went live on her channel. After she left, because you know there's a restraining order allegedly that Eve have against Donna Goins, and allegedly Donna Goins have a restraining order against her. But child couldn't find out. Donna Goins was at Eve's house with her when she was live. And he was trying to tell her to leave that shit alone. I guess he was talking to her like that. And that's when she was saying, "Get your hands off me." And he said that the reason that she was acting a goddamn monkey so bad is that she was trying to get him to jump back on the link and not letting him know that the world know she was with him. But she wanted for him to hit the link and drag Isha at H-Town. And he wouldn't do it. And then he went live and he said, "Hell no, he wasn't going to get up there and drag them." He said he'd tell her to get her ass up there fucking with H-Town and Isha. He said, "I'd be goddamn if I dragged them for the captain. He got his black ass in the goddamn chair. Why don't he get his black ass up there and drag Isha and that man? I ain't working for that motherfucker. Fuck you. Do you hear me? Do y'all hear me? I hit the damn floor. And I passed out. And then he had said, Donna Goins said he had drugged him over there at he had drugged, well, while all this other shit was going on with each of them, Captain had been over to Mysterious. And Donna Goins went over there and they got into it over there. But it wasn't about what was going on at Ducks. Well, then they got, after they left there, they went back to Ducks. And that's when Eve was trying to get him to go live, acting like they're not together, when they was the goddamn together. And you know what? Last week when she came up missing for some days, she wasn't going live. And you remember Donald, he wasn't going live. And they were nowhere on the YouTube streets. And I said to myself, them two is together, but I wouldn't say it out loud, but I'm saying it out loud now. They ain't never broke up. That's why you ain't supposed to get in people's relationship. That's why I told y'all I don't get in that kind of shit. Because this kind of bullshit. They was together Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never broke up. You stay out of people's business. People have problems. Sometimes you make up and you break up. Some people have fiery relationships. I done been in them kind. Sometimes you be into it. You break up and then a couple days later you back together. You miss them. Or either they miss you and come and sweet talk you. It is what it is. Everybody that broke up and got back with somebody. We all adults. So everybody call themselves taking a side in this situation. Look at you. You got a pat thrown all in your face last night over in the wee hours of the morning over there at Ducks. Shakora, you hear me? Brenda, you hear me? Red Nose, you hear me? Your red-nosed reindeer is getting ready to be that time of year. Hey, real low key, Sophia. Just wait a minute, wait. I went too fast. I rolled down too fast. Trying to speak to everybody. Just J TV. Okay. Hey, under new management. Now, under new management, you've been acting a fool out here. You stop it. You got people fighting that don't need to eat fight. Stop it. Now, Texas 214, stop it under new management. Okay? You got people out here swinging. They don't even need to be swinging. They making enemies over you. So fly. Trojan Pete. You all the management out here acting up. Hey, Dovey. The sisterhood. Just say I was wrong. I'm sorry. And don't say nothing after that. I apologize. Don't say nothing after that. Okay? Just sit there and wait for them to accept it or don't accept it. But don't say if you would not, don't put nothing after it. Okay? Panda steak chilling. You hear me on the management? You're gonna lose a lot of friends, girl. Okay? And I don't want you to lose no friends. Streets. Because these YouTube streets, they get kind of rough out here sometimes. Drake Ray, John Holmes, you have to have somewhere you can go and chill and not be into it and shit. Okay? You got to do that now. Freedom to speak. And Eve, you are a mess. You make them people stay out your business with Donald. And Donald, you do the same. Y'all get them people out y'all business. Cause y'all, it seems like y'all love each other. Y'all do, because y'all still be around each other. Okay? Keep the business out y'all business. Okay? Okay? And child, I was hollering last night. I went over Mysterious. This was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. I'm thinking about it and I'm just sweating because I want to laugh so hard. Well, I got a lot of cover on me too. I don't need all this damn cover because the heat is on. But Mysterious panel was a wild ride last night. It was all kind of people coming through that was into it. Well, this lady named, wait a minute, let me get her name. I'm bouncing all over the place now. I might have to finish this another time, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me go to the bottom and get this shit. Oh Lord Jesus, let me get this shit. I've been hearing about this lady named Sonny. And I heard out in the street that Sonny and Ken Nola News are a item. Well, I've been trying to catch Ken so I can ask him for myself. Well, child, Sonny was over there at Mysterious last night. And you talking about dragging. Oh my God, she was dragging. She was dragging from here to there, from here to there. And she was getting drugged too, but she could take a licking and keep on ticking. You hear me? And honey, her and Mr. West got into it. Duke and her got into it. She was mad at Duke because he was serenading Krista. And then while he was serenading her, they say he would start taking his shirt off and he was doing all that. And she was really moaning, they say. So that girl was mad about that too, because she wanted his mods. And her, she said he was looking like like a whatever, because he was up there acting, for Krista and singing to her and shit. But the girl drug him. And then trying to think who the last person she was dragging. Captain. Him and her got into it. And when Mr. West was into it with her, he kept saying something about a wheelchair. And so I was saying, huh. And then when the captain got into it, he started saying something about a wheelchair. I was saying, huh, I wonder is she in a wheelchair for real? You know, that was going through my mind. And then the captain had said something about for her to make it move or something like that. And so she made the chair go backwards. And I was saying, oh, she is in a wheelchair. And the captain said, it didn't make no beeping noise when you went backwards. So she started going backwards, and then you heard the thing going beep, beep. You know, and she did that several times. That thing going beep, 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 beep. You know, all that. I was like, oh my God, she is in a wheelchair. She's a cute girl, though. But that don't have nothing to do with you being you can be ugly in a wheelchair, okay? But she's real fiery. You know, you wouldn't know it because she be doing stuff with her hands, just going out. And then this other girl hit the link, and her name was Ty. And child, that wig she had on her head. That was the worst wig I ever seen in my life on YouTube, y'all. She kept patting it and pulling on it, and Duke was just looking. Because she was down there below him, and he just had his ass cut down there on her. And she kept moving around like her camera would be going up, down, going towards the camera. I mean, going towards the ceiling, going toward the highway, going towards the floor. In her face, you know, her camera was everywhere. And that wig was everywhere too. That wig got that damn wig. That wig had a mind of its own. That wig was possessed. And so the captain was dragging that woman. I guess that woman, he kept looking at her. And he said, let me see what I want to get it right. Oh my God, Jesus. He said he wants to know who that Chucky doll was. Her wig look like Chucky. She was, oh, I can't tell. He was, that wig that wig was possessed. And I don't know how to take screenshots. But that damn fool, he changed his screen. He changed his avatar to her. Yeah. Do you hear me? I was crying. And Duke told her, it looked like she had a football helmet on. And I was past that. I was sleeping too. And she said, "What you want me to do about it?" She was asking. She was asking. That what she was asking the captain. And he told her to burn it. Yeah, she said, "What you want me to do about it?" He said, "Burn it." He said, "I bet you look better without the wig." And then Duke said it looked like she had a rugby helmet on. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, they from that Texas, they from that street sector, wherever they Ken been telling me to come over there, and I'm too scared to go because I don't know them people. But they say it's a lot of people that can't walk. It's a lot of people homeless. Then they say it's a mess over there. I know it's too much for me. The way them two acted last night from over there, child. But honey, that woman in that wig, if y'all don't back, go to Mysterious and scroll till you see a girl with red hair and this other girl with bushy red hair. And watch that shit show. Okay? It was a lot of people drunk on here last night. on YouTube. On the black sectors, the white, all over YouTube, it was a bunch of people drunk. And if you want to see some drunks in action, go to any of them lives last night that was long. That's in your feed. Look around, please, and look at the drunk shit that went on YouTube. Because I was in the white sectors everywhere. Because I knew it was gonna be some drunks on here. I knew it was gonna be some fights on here. But I got my life over there mysterious. I'm not gonna do any more commentary today. But right now I'm gonna get the rest of it the next time. Because I've been over here 2.5 hours and I've been talking the whole time. But child, I'm telling you, when I seen that girl with that wig and she was patting it down just so hard, trying to make it get flat. Ain't no flattening that, baby. You need to throw that damn wig away and start over. Anytime I tell you your wig look like a helmet, a football helmet, baby. And anytime somebody tell your wig look like a rugby helmet, baby, you need to do what the captain said. That's one thing I agree with totally, 100%. You need to take that bitch out the house and burn it. You burn that bitch up so you don't never put it back on your motherfucking head. Okay? Because you look exactly like a black girl Chucky doll. And not his girlfriend. I'm talking about Chucky. I ain't talking about the bride. I'm talking about Chucky. When that damn, he wanted to know who Chucky was. Hey! Wait a minute. Hey, Miss Sparkle. But child, that wig, if you want, like I said, if you want to see some funny shit, go over the mysterious and red bottle till you see somebody with a fluffy wig and watch how that wig is on that woman's head and watch how hard she patting that wig down. Watch how many times she spin it around now the wig spins around on her head. That wig had a manner of its own. If you want to laugh, go over there to Mysterious, honey, and enjoy the show. Because I'm going to watch that shit again. The truth is out. Well, ooh, child. I got to get off here and eat my Cuban burger. It's calling for me. Ooh, child. They done mess around and I got my monetization. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.